Hello everyone, and welcome back. I just finished milling out these walnut slabs yesterday. If you guys watched the last video I posted on that called Milling Walnut Slabs with the Alaskan MK3 chainsaw mill. And now that they're milled and they're going to have to dry for a long time, I'm going to want to seal the ends on these to prevent the cracking or checking of this slab of wood. You can see right here after just one day, I mean this was already cracked, but these cracks are just going to get bigger. And I don't mind if there's some cracks, it's going to give it a rustic look, which is what I want when I finally do what I'm going to do with these, but I want to minimize it as much as possible. Now, there's different ways that people do this. Sometimes they actually just paint the ends, but I'm going to go ahead and actually use some paraffin wax, and I'm going to melt this using an electric fry pan. I just picked this up at one of the thrift stores. Sometimes in the wintertime, if I'm trying to make jerky and it's really cold and like 20 below zero, I'll throw this as an extra heat source to help heat the smoker. Probably won't after this, but I'm just going to put my wax in here. We're just going to let that melt. Usually when I mill the boards, I stack them like this and I put these slats in between there to help with the drying process, and also you try to keep this pile is a little bit of a mess. This has been drying for a long time now, but when I first stack them, you try to keep that last slat real close to the end, because a lot of times the board, if it's going to crack, will crack on the end here, or which they call checking, but it'll only go up as far as that slat is, so you try to kind of keep it right towards the edge. Here's an example of one here. You can see the slat right here, and on top you can see how far it's split in there. Just goes up to just a little bit, like right about to here. But with something this big, it's going to have to dry, like I said, for a long time, so I'm just going to go ahead and wax the ends, and we'll get our best results doing that. I decided to wax this little, I don't know what you call it, end slab or whatever it is, because these here I want to use for the vanity top eventually in the cabin where the tent is. I wanted all walnut in there, and I thought it'd be kind of neat to have a little like a bench built in there out of the same stuff that you could sit on and put your socks on or whatever, just something kind of cute. Who knows, but if you don't have it, you can't make it, so might as well get this one drying too. Wax is already starting to harden up. I'm just going to leave it in there, put it on the shelf, and when I need it again, I'll plug it back in. Okay everyone, well thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next video.